Right, I'm just in oven, I've just finished priming my roofs and I've just looked outside and I've seen that my man, if you can see, he's already got that bonnet in bare metal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you, we're going to put a little video together and I'm going to show you the reason why it's faster doing it this way than doing it where you'd buzz bonnet down, you'd fill chips in, then you'd prime it and all that. Like I said before, I'm going to go out now and I'm going to get him to tell you. Well, not tell you, I'm just going to get him to explain to you a bit more about why we do it. So yeah, let's go and check him out. Fucking hell. It's already in bare metal.
Oh, quick innit?
Yeah.
Right, it is quicker.
My man's got clock on here if I can still see it from all messages.
I'm doing a time lapse on it, man, just to show how long it takes to...
Can I still see that clock? I don't know if I can. It's full of crap.
Alligator blow. Blow my floor.
So what are you going to do with this?
I'm just bare metaling it and getting it ready. Wow, I'm thinking.
No, I know what you're doing. I'm saying, why are you bare metaling it?
Quicker, innit?
I know it's quicker, but quicker than what?
Well, the traditional way.
Traditional way.
Yeah, what you'd say, like, all the chips. I think you've gone through this, haven't you?
I've gone through it,
yeah.
but we're going to put a little video together and we're going to show them why it's faster to do it this way.
Oh, yeah.
And how much faster it's to do it this way.
Well, I don't actually know what time I started.
I think it were about 25 to 11-ish. So about 25 minutes ago.
Yeah, so it's taken 25 minutes to bare metal it. I don't think you'd feather edge all stone chips in 25 minutes.
And then mask it up and then prime it and then rub it down.
Well, no, because I reckon when you've, like I've seen it loads of times before, even though you feather edge them, you can still see like islands and, you know, when you look really into it and proper look, especially on dark colours like this, you can see, obviously with it, a little bit wobbly, like on my van.
Like on your van, yeah.
But I was rushing my van. Yeah, I just think it's faster, man. Better way.
So,
bit muckier, bit dustier, but
well,
can't
you shouldn't really be doing it this way. I'm not very happy about which way he's gone about doing it, but he'll do whatever he likes, and that's just how it is.
Speed, man, all about the speed. So what are you thinking?
Well, I wasn't thinking you were going to do it this way, but what? Obviously we're painting front end, so ideally in a normal world we'd be painting bonnet and wings together. But
Let's make a video.
you may as well finish what you're doing, whip bonnet off, chuck it in there, and go about how we do it, which way we do it, which is what?
Well, just wet and wet it, innit? Just wet and wet it.
Yeah, but it's not just wet and wet. What sort of wet and wet is it?
Epoxy.
But why do we use epoxy? Why is it good to use epoxy? Not a normal
Right, so
high-build primer. What would happen if we just put a normal high-build primer on that and not epoxy?
Well, epoxy's got some kind of acid agent in it, so it'll like bite into metal and get good adhesion. And because it's on smooth, you can paint really straight over the top on it. And yeah, you've got a nice job. Now, if you just use high-build primer like the traditional way, well, you'd have to etch prime it, then you'd have to high-build prime it, then you'd have to spend an hour, an hour?
Yeah.
You'd have to spend an hour rubbing primer down, cleaning it and all that.
Blocking it as well.
Yeah,
you
blocking
can't
it.
just hit it with sand because
you'd
you
be
end up with
blocking
ripples
it.
and wobbles.
And then you
in
might have odd little rub through and stuff like that, so you might be aerosoling a little bit of etch on edges, so just wet and wet it and paint it. You don't have to rub it down, do you? Now just wet and wet it and paint it. Speed in Bove as well. You're not in Bove as long, are you?
No.
Obviously, there's not as much gas. So yeah, I think it's more economical. So we can do that.
Right, so we're going to crack on with this, and we'll show you how fast it is compared to doing it normal way. So Charles going to, well, once my oven's done, because I'm on bake at the minute.
You paint it?
No, you can paint it.
What? And this is a video to say how fast it is, and they're putting me on painting.
Yeah. You can paint it.
I'm not fast. I ain't painted for a long time. That's the last thing I painted.
Yeah, well, that was yesterday.
I know. I'm not used to painting, am I?
So just get it done, man. It's easy. It's straightforward. Wet it, base it, prime it, wet it, base it, and lacquer it. Job's done, innit? Bake it on.
Yeah, it's easy if they're a painter.
But I am a painter.
I'm a prepper.
Alright. He's gonna do that anyway, so we'll see you in a bit. Yo. Thought we were just doing Bonnet for a fast video. That's changed goalposts again.
I had it done before they were baked, so I thought I'd just prep wings. And when they were prepped, I thought I might as well mask them on. So, the fastest bonnet and blent wings, so I'll try and keep on filming this. Because I've got clock on and I don't want any discrepancy with clock on. So, I didn't want to take battery out of clock. But I could have. I know, it's cheap.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've got full time lapse on it, so yeah, I'm gonna do a bonnet. I know what Company's doing as well, but we've got some other pure grey bits to paint for a different vehicle, haven't we?
Yeah, there's some bits in back.
So I'll rip that bumper off after it's painted. You can still have your video, but it'll have 2 wings on it. I'm sorry. I do apologise.
Alright then.
Alright.
Right then, as you can see behind me, job's painted. It's 20 past 1, just to show you that it is 20 past 1. I'm going to take focus here, yeah, 20 past 1. Now I started it at 20 past 10.
Yeah.
20 past 10.
And
this is obviously, if you were just doing Bonnet on its own, because we obviously decided to do wings at the same time and do it Bonnet.
It's just more cost effective, isn't it?
If we'd have just took Bonnet off and done it that way and not bothered doing wings, it would have been a lot quicker. So you could probably take, I don't know, half an hour, 40 minutes off that time, really. So, you know, 2 hours, 15 minutes, 2.5 hours ish. But yeah, that's all done. It's just finished painting about 10 minutes ago, so we're gonna whack it on bake, and then the job will be done. So let me know down in comments if you'd be able to do it any faster.
Well, I'm gonna bake it now. This motor can go outside when it's baked, can't it? We can send this outside.
Yeah.
We'll take front bumper off. We have got front bumper because if you look here, I've actually painted edge of wing for when we do paint the bumper with correct colour. So we've already painted wing, but if you look here, there's no paint on edge of doors, so obviously as colour's correct. When we obviously put his bumper back on. But we'll take that bumper off, and we've got some other parts that need painting pure grey. We've got loads of parts that need painting pure grey, haven't we? So we'll just work this job in with some other pure grey parts. It was just fact we were going to do Bonnet on its own and see how fast we could do it, just like obviously showing you how quick it's to do it, like bare metal in it. And I know it sounds savage by ripping all paint off, but if you look at time what we've got 3 hours for painting a full front. Is it 3 hours, Lee? Yeah, 3 hours painting a full front end on a transporter. So there we go. It could be to the nib and a polish at this side. I think something's come out at gun. Or I've got it mucky by taking clock off or slathered on it because it's nice. But yeah, we'll get it baked off. Lovely.
Yeah, chuck it on bake now, and that'll be jobbed.
We'll kick it out.
We'll kick it out. Yeah, we'll kick it out.
We don't want to be working around it, do we?
No. Right then. End of day, Wednesday. It's about 4:45. I've just finished painting these 2 roofs. Primed them earlier. Painted them about half an hour ago, I think. Something like that. Yeah, look good. I hate this orange though. This orange on copper bronze it's called, but it's orange in it. So what's it? Fucking right hard to paint base coat on it. Trying to get it to lay without it being patchy or stripy is proper hard. This one's not too bad, but you can try all you want, and I've tried it with many different paints. You know, manufacturers and stuff, and it's hard work, proper hard work. But that's blacken. There's a blacken and all. Painted them both together, like we normally do. Bit of shit in there, no biggie. That looks alright. Sound job. And, I'm gonna go outside now because I can hear polisher going. I don't know why he's polishing, but I'm gonna go find out now. Why they're polishing?
You tell me. Don't like polishing.
I don't know, I didn't paint it, Char. So why they're polishing?
Just making it a bit shinier.
Why? We're shiny when it was shiny enough.
I just think it's like that personal thing. I mean, if you'd have painted it, I'd have been saying, send it. Be alright. When you start looking right into it, you start getting a bit paranoid. I think, how quick it's been painted, I just think, like, solvents have carried on coming out, it's just dropped a touch. I just run my saw, and I hate running this saw, it's horrible. It just makes loads of mess, and I just don't like polishing.
It makes loads of mess of his doing it.
What, fast way?
Fast way or not, that still spends more time cleaning up.
I don't. I'll lick it with hose pipe and it can go. But yeah, I'm just gonna polish that up. I've done that.
Oh yeah, there's this. Yeah, he's repaired this up. Don't know what he's done here. Looks like.
It when it won't work.
Oh yeah.
It'll be alright. I'll walk it out. There's plenty of primer on. I'll show you tomorrow.
I know there's plenty of primer on because I was sick of having to adjust my pressure in there to paint them roofs.
Oh, we're painting with LS, man. You could even be able to.
I could feel it. Could feel it.
Well, yeah. What's the video about? It's shutting down. What day is it? Wednesday.
End of day Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, end of day Wednesday. There's another pile of crap turned up outside there, look.
It's a lovely mortar, that.
Pile of crap.
Lovely mortar. That's a lovely mortar. That's a lovely mortar. So we're all done.
No, I've just showed him that.
Right. Transporter done?
Ish.
Close to.
Ish.
Beamer prepped up. All repairs done.
Filled and
Get that
prepped.
locked down. I'll
Filled
do
and
that
primed.
tomorrow. BMW, not happy about that BMW to be honest with you.
Why?
Because it's private.
So?
I know, but they want the cars back too fast and they're like, oh, let me know if you're not going to get it done on time. I need to book a day off and all that. And you're like, oh God, why do they make it life hard? It don't matter if these don't matter if they're not done. You can just go do another. Yeah, I don't like private.
Pain in the arse private, aren't they?
No. Luckily, that's been signed up to it. Guy job.
It's easy though, that. Easy job, that. I'm not upset about that.
I know, but it's just, it's not fact how long it takes, is it? It's fact if you've got to get it done tomorrow, that means you've got to repair it, prime it, paint it, and I'm going to need oven.
Back to the tide.
Yeah, but you're going to need oven, aren't you?
Well, I'm going to need oven anyway.
Well, what if I get that block down, so I'll be doing it more?
But
What if I'm ready at the same time?
that paint's not going to be here for that, so that
oh,
don't
and it's
matter.
going to be here for yours, is it?
Yeah, because we'll have to make back.
Oh, well, wait.
Yeah.
We might have some of this in back.
We might though, but I bet there's got to search right at back to find it.
You might have to search right at back to find yours.
I am, because I might have already fished it out while I was cleaning my gun out. How's about that one for this?
That's like them apples.
But that one's repairing outside. That edge, forward edge, that redding. So that can get prepped and put in primer while you're waiting for paint for your blocker.
No, I'm going to
Yeah.
put that down and painting that. Huh?
You won't be painting that because there ain't no paint for it.
What?
There ain't no paint for it, so they'll not be painting that.
I'll find some.
You wouldn't.
I'll find some like that.
You'll rip bumper off this.
Don't mind that.
And you'll prep bumper on that, and then there's them bits in back to prep and all for it. So you'll be painting your bumper with them bits, I would have thought.
What's bits for? They're not for this one.
They're not for this, no.
But
The grey, yeah.
I'm not doing that fucking shit, man.
You don't have to, I'll do hard work.
I'll do hard work. I'll do hard work.
I'll do hard work.
Said it like that.
I'll do all hard jobs, don't worry.
5 bells. Let me run this
Yeah,
off.
it's 5 o'clock, look. 5 past 5, it's fucking overtime. Overtime.
5 o'clock.
So we're
We'll be
done.
We'll be back with it tomorrow.
Yeah, today.